what we like to see. That's what we like to see, right? That is, oh, what a dub. Sorry about the late entry here. We were trying to get technology working. It was connected. Just wasn't letting me go live on my end. But we're here. We're ready to talk some Vikings football. That's right. After a crazy win, we'll say that. Man, just a roller coaster up and down. The beginning of the game, Vikings, typical Viking fashion. We're going to come out slow. We're going to come out sluggish. And then for some reason, the fourth quarter rolls around and we're like, okay, now it's really time to show up and start playing some really good football, even though it wasn't really good to say the least. It was okay. It was okay. It was a great game. First and foremost, shout out to the Gridiron Blitz or the Detroit Lions Syndicate for streaming the game. We will be doing that in the future. But man, what... the last 5 minutes of that game, was just a roller coaster of emotions. You're sitting there, you're like, oh no, what are we going to do? Can we get a stop here? Our defense has been awful the whole game. Let Detroit literally walk all over us. Can we get a stop? And then things started to not really go our way. And then all of a sudden, due to Dan Campbell's play calling, thanks MCDC, we'll take that any day of the week, we find a way to get a stop, a crucial stop, and then find a way to punch it in the end, to win, to beat the Detroit Lions 28-24. An amazing game. One of those games where, you expect to win going in. But after you've seen what Detroit has done the past 2 weeks, they average like 35 points a game or something, you start getting a little nervous, okay? It is a division rival. We always seem to put up some good fights against these guys. But it just turns out that, we walked away with a dub, huh? How about that? That was incredible. Offensively, we looked all right. Look, we're going to go over my 3 keys to victory, just kind of or kind of oversee if we did those things to kind of get the victory, which we ended up doing. And we started off basically with give Dalvin the ball. Now, first and foremost, hey, rest up, get healthy. We need you. We need you in a big way. Hopefully he's okay in the future. Looked as if, right away it looked like his wrist, but then I kind of seen him, tugging that shoulder on his shoulder pad, and I'm like, oh no. So hopefully it's not a broken collarbone. If it is, man, that'll be a tough loss. That'll be a massive loss for us. So hopefully he's okay. I think they decided to sit him out maybe for the fact that he was okay and just didn't want to risk it the rest of the game. I think we felt like we were okay with Alexander Madison and Kene Nwangwu in the backfield, which, hey, Madison got us a touchdown. That was awesome. What did he get? Let's see here. 7 rushes, 28 yards, and a touchdown. Perfect. That's what we needed out of him. Okay, Dalvin goes down, next man up mentality. Alexander Madison did just that, and he's a good running back. He's a starter in this league wherever you want to put him. I think he can definitely start on a lot of teams. There's some teams like, off the top of my head, the Cleveland Browns, I don't think Madison would start there. That's obviously Nick Chubb. But Alexander Madison can do pretty good things. Definitely pretty good things. Dalvin Cook ended up finishing the day with 17 rushes, 96 yards, and a touchdown. Kirk Cousins, man, the decisions he makes really just puzzles me at times. Like, there was a couple balls, like, at the end of the game when he tried to hit Alexander Madison for that, 40, 50-yard bomb, when he just hucked it up there, double covered, triple covered, whatever it looked like, and just basically said, good luck, pal. We didn't need to make that throw. Okay, you can march down the field slowly but surely and try to put points on the board. Thank goodness the Detroit Lions didn't come after that possession and score themselves, because that would have made the game that much tougher. I'll tell you what, if Detroit scores a field goal there, okay, they decide instead of going for it on 4th down, which I thought was really dumb, in my opinion, because kick that field goal, take the points. Now you're forcing the Vikings or us to score a touchdown. You're forcing us to do that. We didn't have to march all the way down the field and score a touchdown. We could have just kicked the field goal, tied it, sent it into overtime. Thank goodness, KJ Osborne was wide open there for that touchdown. But they should have kicked the field goal, and they didn't. That's poor play calling. They should have ran the clock down as much as possible. And kind of changed it up. I think they kind of went with the same run plays right at one after another, where Zadarius Smith was just eaten down. I think it was either Jamal Williams or DeAndre Swift, one of the two. We ate them up. Okay, we played really good football today. Other than the fact that our defense needs to be way more consistent. Plain and simple, we have to be better defensively. It looked awful from the get-go, so hopefully we can clean that up. But hey, that's a dub. Vikings 28-24.